Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and this is Create Above and Beyond. Look at my shirt. It's going left and right, and left, and right. And this is also something else I figured out. Watch this. I'm wearing my pickaxe. I don't know how that's on my back, but it's on my back somehow. That is so weird. We're down here for just a moment because I wanted to show you a little bit of a change that I've made. I got to pondering, and I noticed this crusher can be run by a cogwheel. So I moved it down, have it running by a cogwheel now. Now I can put items up in the top, and we can end up, oh my gosh. I put a stack and a half of iron dust in there, or iron, this stuff, the crushed version, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 stacks. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and get that cooking. You get out of there. And let's do this. Since we just got stuff that needs to be ground up, we'll throw it in there. It feeds down. It goes right here. It gets crushed. And it starts turning into dust. That is awesome. So that's a semi-automated way of doing that. I do need to clean all this up because we're not using this anymore. Let's do this because I keep getting... I run through here and I just keep getting stuck in the water. I'll clean up this later. There's nothing in there. Okay. So we're going to go up here to the surface. I get the feeling that it might be nighttime because I've been down here in the ground for just a few minutes. But yeah, and I'll show you this too as I'm on the way up. So right now, we don't have a whole lot of stuff that it's like semi-automated. Okay. We have got things that are being built in the background, but at the same time, we kind of have to babysit them. Like, see, so I've got 2 strainers now going. Let's see what the condition of the net. Ooh, that net's about halfway used up. That one's not too bad. I'm not quite certain how we're going to do that yet. I do understand that with this thing giving off so much kelp, it's not a lot here because this is the back side of the little sweeping mechanism. That front side is where all the little harvesters are. Since this is... It might be less. It was meant to be a 20 by 20. It might be slightly less, but 20 by 20 means 400 pieces of kelp. And I'm letting it grow 2 high. It's actually 3 high, but you got to leave the bottom one so that more will grow. So in one sweep, if everything's grown 2 high, that's 800 pieces of kelp. And we can see right here, my gosh, this thing is already filled up. So what I'm thinking is we might be able to convert a whole bunch of kelp into bone meal. We could create a bone meal factory using composters, run all the excess kelp run over into that. That will give us bone meal. And then we can use bone meal to auto plant on grass. That will give us the little grass pieces. And then we could have some kind of automated thing that uses knives and would hack at it, and that would give us the straw. This straw that would let us build the canvas, that would let us build the sediment strainer. And so the whole idea is that you would eventually get everything automating to the point that it would be filling up chests and hoppers with material whenever like a comparator pulled a signal and said that it was getting low. And then what I don't know is, can we put a hopper pointing into this and will it place a new sediment strainer for us? If it will do that, then we could have sediment strainers automated. We could have sediment strainers getting replaced whenever they get used up, and then we would have a continuous flow. I'm going to show you this real quick. So I was looking at, it wasn't in Quests, or was it? I think it was in Quests. Okay, clay washer. With not like the little round piece of metal you put on a bolt. No, this is different. With the help of encased fans, sand can be refined into clay. Okay, so with that clue, we were going to go look at encased fans, or just in case we might need them. So we can see here that it blows things back and forth. Oh, I also figured this out. You don't have to click that. You can use the wheel on your mouse, and you can scroll. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah, so we can use a heat source to heat up the fans and make them move real slow. But here, let's see here. I don't know how to do previous and forward scenes without clicking down here. Air flows passing through water. Oh, wait. Go back, please. comfy reading. That's what we want. It slows this thing down so we can actually read. So instead a setup for smoking using fire should be used for them. I guess that's what the previous thing is. But apparently you can use that to blow hot air on stuff and cook it. Air flows passing through water, creating a washing setup. So see, it like pushes watery air, I guess. And then when you throw, some interesting new processing can be done with it. Wait, what did that just do? It washed the ore into something else? Immediately into a nugget? The speed of the fan does not affect the processing speed, only its range. Okay. But see, we don't want to wash a piece of ore into one nugget. We can grind it up and we can make 3 nuggets out of it. What is this? It's on a block of snow. Why would it be there? Depots and belts. Fan processing can also be applied to items on depots and belts. Okay, that's what it was. So I had experimented with building a little contraption over here with some belts and stuff. See how we got this fan blowing? I've got so many water wheels running around. But we've got this thing blowing, and I had a belt. And the problem was that the belt was moving so fast that it wouldn't wash the stuff in time. So we might have to build like a line of fans and a slow belt for it to wash. So right now this is just, okay, I've been tossing this down by hand like that. See if we throw that down there. You get all this little stuff going on, and after a few seconds, see how long it takes? There we go, and then we got a clay ball of it. And for some reason, it won't let me jump out of there. But let's do this. I'm curious, can we just throw the whole stack in there and will it work? Okay, we've got the little white sparkle things going off of it. Is it going to wash an entire group at once in the same amount of time, or does it take a super long time? That was actually pretty quick. See, I don't know why it won't let me out of there. I know the torch isn't getting in my way. All right, so let's do this. We'll toss that down there and that down there. Oh, man, what I didn't do is look at the quantities. I didn't look and see, are we getting a 1-to-1 ratio for, let's see here. Let's do clay. We'll click that. I could swear that we already looked at this, but there we go, washing. Oh, 25% chance. Black sand will definitely give you 1-to-1. That's 25. That looks like it's a 1-to-1 and a 1-to-1. I'm assuming. I mean, it's not. This is the only one that's telling us 25% chance. So the rest of it should be giving us just about a perfect return. I don't know. I feel like we threw way more than a stack in there. We only got a stack out of it. But here's the thing, okay? Once you get that setup going, it doesn't cost you anything to run. It just keeps running in the background. And so we've managed to turn a bunch of sand into more clay. More clay mixed with kelp means more algal brick. And then we could do a little setup with the fan and with some heat. And we could cook the algal stuff, the little ball that we get to turn it into brick. And we would have an ongoing supply of heat. That would be great. So we're starting to get to the point where I feel like we could go ahead and start automating with a bunch of strainers at least. We'll have to manually make the strainers until I can figure out how to make a machine that will make more strainers. Is it not nighttime yet? That would be good. That would be great. You stay right up there. But we can automate the kelp, and we can automate the whole sand and clay thing. So here's what I'm thinking. Because we need to start building this stuff into something a little more interesting than a hidden underground bunker. And we need to make this where it's a little bit more functional for the villagers, right? So what I'm thinking is, maybe that's what this boat could come in handy for. If we could get this boat up out of the water, if we could somehow repair this boat and fix it, we could have this boat delivering goods over here. That might be cool. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Let's see here. Let's swim down here. We haven't explored it. See, there's a little bit of repair that needs to be done on the boat. Ooh, there's a loot chest. Get down here. Don't drown. We got some paper, a duck, some mysterious stews, potatoes. We've already got that. We got some rice. Oh no, don't drown. Don't drown. Get out of the water. What's this rubber ducky do?
Neep, neep, neep. Neep, neep, neep.
Okay. Well, you just sit there, rubber ducky. You're the one. Okay. Let's see here. This is not... Oh, we got some emerald. Ooh, I could use that for sure. I have not figured out... Is there... What's the enchant on this? Just Curse of Vanishing. Nothing else. Okay, why not? We'll just go ahead and wear glow pants for now. And if we end up dying, it'll just disappear. Whatever. Okay, can we get out? There we go. Awesome. But yeah, it would be a good idea. We could get this boat up out of the water. And then this boat would be the boat that would be delivering goods over to an area. We could build like a port or something right here. Yeah, so that's my idea. That's what I'm thinking about doing. And then what we probably can do is hide a kelp farm down on, so which that means the kelp farm we've got over there, I would have to dig out and move over here. Okay, that's what I think I'm going to do. So just give me a couple minutes. I got to figure out how I'm going to get this boat up out of the water, relocate it, and then hopefully we can make this thing look nice, and we can make it start delivering kelp so that we could actually start getting some automation going in this world. So y'all sit tight. I'm going to see what I can come up with. So we have run into a bit of a problem. Yes, we have. So I want you to notice something. Oak trapdoors, oak log, spruce planks, oak stairs. So this is all built out of oak and spruce. Okay? Let's run over here. Yes, I have relocated half of the vessel. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? Wait a minute. Spruce, spruce, dark oak, spruce. Houston, we got a problem. Yes, we do. So, ooh, let's go grab this real quick. Freebies. Why not? So, for some reason, this world generated the front half of the boat as oak, or not oak, as spruce and dark oak. And it generated the back half of the boat as spruce and oak. I think I'm saying that right. Also, I think I need to raise this up one, because here's a window in the boat, and I don't think you want the windows underwater. We'll end up with a shipwreck like we had. So I'm going to have to move that. But the big problem is, I'm trying to remember which button does what. There we go. So we got the map. This is the world that I have explored so far. I have not found dark oak anywhere in the entire world so far. We did get spruce, and we had oak naturally generating right in here when we started. Oh, wow, I didn't realize it would show up that well. But I don't have enough dark oak to finish this boat. It's got the really nice trim and everything, but I don't have enough dark oak. So I'm not going to be able to relocate this boat. It's so weird. It's like a boat. It's like the back of one boat crashed into the front of another boat. Maybe that's why it's shipwrecked. But for me to be able to finish this boat, I have got to get a bunch of spruce and a bunch of oak. And so I got to thinking about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Wait a minute. I just noticed something. That's a tentacle, not an ink sac. That's weird. I thought I was picking up all ink sacs. For us to automate the what are we automating again? Let's get over here, just so we're safe. Hey you, I'm just in here hanging out. We're just having a chit chat. To automate these things, the kinetic mechanisms. So we got to be able to get logs. And we also need to make cogwheels. That has to be automated as well. So we have to have logs that will get cut up into planks, that will get converted into buttons, that will get crafted into cogwheels. So we need a wood farm. Yes, I'm talking to others, not you. So we're going to need a tree farm, basically. Automated tree farm. So I have worked in a creative world, and I have come up with a mechanism that I think is going to work as a tree farm. It's actually pretty small, and it uses bone meal, so it makes it pretty quick too. So I thought I was going to be relocating a boat and relocating the seaweed factory or farm or whatever it is, but instead I think we need to be building a tree farm instead. Now I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out good places to build stuff. This is kind of a hard area to figure out because there's so many trees. Let's do this. Let's get somewhere safe. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna talk longer than the sun allows. Talk longer than the sun would allow. See, even like this, it's kind of hard to figure out because you can't really make out elevation. We can tell that the village proper is right in here. Over in here, we're going to want to have an import of the seaweed, and I'm thinking possibly the whole system that's going to make the clay. Although maybe right in here might be a good idea for that. But this is all hills. I do know that. So putting in some kind of tree farm over here is going to be a little more difficult. Oh, look, yeah, we have a witch hut right here. I don't know if we'll ever need that, but just in case, that's there as well. And I want the tree farm close enough to all of this. Maybe right in here? Let's go explore that real quick. We still got just enough day. I could probably do this and then run back and sleep. Let's run. This seems somewhat flat. This might work. Now, what I do want to do is put the tree farm underground. What did that say? 500 blocks that way, 500 blocks that way. I wonder what that's pointing at. Signpost. Oh, I can edit it? I wonder what's 500 blocks that way. Let's check the map. Let's see. Okay, so my Z is moving. So if I'm 133 at 533, right about here. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. There's all this weird looking stuff, though. I think that's like some kind of strange monument or something. I don't know. Constantly getting distracted. But yeah, I think I'm going to work at trying to put the tree farm somewhere right in here. Like I said, I do want to put it underground. What we might do is build an above ground structure. Oh, there's owls. Might build an above ground structure that would be the holding place so that we could get several different tree farms going. We do have birch, we have oak, and we have spruce. So I could at least get those going. We could have an above ground storage building that would hold all the logs that we need, and then we can transport stuff underground to different areas to manufacture. I think that'll work. I think. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to start chopping down a bunch of these trees in here. Actually, you know what? No, let me think this through. We don't want to change above ground yet because I don't know. You got to make a decision, Piggy. You got to make a decision. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig down under the ground, somewhere right about in here, and I'm going to go ahead and build that tree farm. Make sure that it works. It's going to be a lot of different mechanisms and things that I got to get together. I'm going to make sure it works somewhere right in here. Once I get it built and I know that it's functioning, then I'll bring you back and show it to you. I think it's a pretty cool design. We're going to see if you like it. All right, so I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to get all my materials and get the thing built. And I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to show you how my tree farm works in this here world. Okay, I know. I said I was going to show you the build, right? Well, there's something I needed. There is. This thing's going to be using a redstone mechanism to make it run, and there's a piece of redstone. Get in there. There's a piece of redstone that I need that I can't build from the overworld. So we have got to go to the nether. I figured I would go ahead and do this on camera. I don't know how long this is going to take to load because can't break. Okay. Sometimes, because I think there's biomes aplenty in this, and sometimes it can take a moment for it to want to generate things. We need to go deeper. Yes, we do. Is it safe here? Of course. Spawns me right near... Oh my gosh, and one of these stupid force thingies. Is there going to be the pig things running around? Oh gosh, we got to be careful. Okay. Oh, so see, that's what I need right over there. I need quartz ore. We've got gold up there. There's gold in them walls. But I'm not seeing quartz ore. There we go. That's what I need. Awesome. Let's get up here. Do I... Oh, you can grab it with that. I thought I needed an iron pick. Let's go and bring an iron pick anyway, because we can gather it, I think, quicker this way. There we go. Keep going. Keep going, Piggy. I really hope I don't hit lava. Awesome. How much did we get? 12 nether quartz. Awesome, awesome. Because I need to build a comparator. That's what I need. Wait. Nether quartz crystal. Pure nether quartz crystal. Nether quartz. Okay, well, good. They didn't change nothing. I don't have to put it through any grinding machines or anything like that, like we have to do with redstone. Okay, so I think we're safe. I do not like that sound. Alright, I am going to go ahead and make my way back up to the surface and get my comparators built, get it all installed, and then I'm going to show you this really, really cool tree factory farm thing. Where is the portal? Oh no. How does... What is that? It's like these things growing up out of the lava. Where's the stinking portal? This is not good. How does a piggy get home? Let's do this. Maybe we could check our map. Let's hit M for map. There's water? Visceral heap. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Warped forest, nether brick slabs. Oh no. I might have found a quartz ore and then we're going to lose it. Where's the stinking portal? Is it up here? Could it be? No, I just checked there. Oh, great. Okay. I don't think y'all want to watch me wander around here for a few minutes. Yeah. I'm getting more and more lost. Okay, give me... Oh, there's more quartz ore up there. Okay, I'm going to have to go... I'm going to gather that real quick, and I'm going to dig around and see if I can find my way back to the overworld. What are you? A kiwi? If I'm not mistaken, those birds belong in a different part of the world. That's strange that you're here. But here's this. Look at this craziness. Ooh, it's making noise. Yes, it is. This is going to be my tree farm. Now, it's semi-automated right now. We're going to have to do a little bit of work. We got to get some filters and other things going in this thing. But here's what's going on. We're going to drop seaweed, if I can reach it. There we go. Brought a little bit more over here. Kelp. Sorry, not seaweed, kelp. We're going to run it through the composter. It's going to go into this dispenser, and we're making some bone meal. And we're going to have this redstone clock that's going to dispense bone meal to right here. And then we've got Mr. Pointy Finger, the deployer. We're going to go ahead and dump some saplings in there and watch. It plants saplings for us. Isn't that cool? Now, I don't have the rest of this turned on yet. Oh, I need some more redstone dust. Let's see here. Oh, Piggy. Falling down in there. Gonna get stuck. Let's run over here. I thought I heard something. This thing is not in the safest of places. Oh no, we don't have any redstone dust over here. Okay, I'm gonna rob some redstone dust right here. So what this thing is, this comparator is gonna read that chest, and when that chest gets full, it's in some kind of mode where it's gonna subtract. Maybe it needs to be like that. I don't know. I'll have to wait till it fills up and sees. But basically, when this chest gets full, this is going to output a signal that is going to turn off that torch, that is going to turn off that right there. Okay? That right there, watch what happens when we power this. Oh, I did. Let's do this. It was not prepared. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing. Okay, so the sticky mechanical piston. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I gotta make super glue for this to work. Oh, tartar sauce. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not gonna work without super glue. I think I brought the slime over here, but I don't think I brought any iron. Yeah, I brought some slime, but no iron. Piggy, what are you doing? Can we run back over here? Maybe we've got iron readily available up at the surface. I bet it's all the way down below. Let's see here. Might have to do a quick edit. Mr. Villager, it'd be nice if y'all had iron just, piled up here. That would be great. Do I have any iron? Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to go down beneath the surface, grab some iron. I'll meet you back over there at the machine. Okay, we're heading back, and I think I've got everything I need. I went ahead and grabbed a little bit more redstone dust while I was down there, so we can go ahead and put this back and make this thing complete. Let's not put that there yet. We need to do the super glue stuff, because it's going to be important. This is going to be the thing that makes the whole thing work. We'll get a chest, and let's see here. What was super glue? It needs 2 of that, and then an iron sheet and an iron nugget. I thought I needed just iron, but we need iron nuggets. So I got enough sheets here. We can make 2 bottles, because I don't know how fast this stuff goes. What? Do I have it backwards? There we go. Super glue. All right, we've got super glue. Now, I was experimenting a little bit in a creative world, just trying to figure out how to use this stuff. That's how I was able to come up with this mechanism without having to build it first, because we're kind of sparse on resources here. So the way this works is you put it in your offhand, and now whatever you put together, it will get glued together. So watch. See that little went? There's some super glue. Okay, it does have durability, so we'll eventually run out, but it might last for a while. But the thing is, you got to make sure when you don't have the glue in your hand, when you don't need to glue things together, take the glue out of your hand. Otherwise, everything will get glued together and then it'll go crazy. All right, so the way this thing's going to work is we're going to have power come to here. That's going to power this here gear shift. That gear shift is going to make this go forward, okay? Now, this hand, I don't know why it's not going back and forth. Maybe because the sapling's there. Let's do this. Let's remove the sapling and see what happens. Okay, good. So when the sapling goes away, then the deployer deploys. So we'll throw you in there. So that's got saplings, okay? I'll turn this on in a minute. It's going to get noisy. But this thing's going to just be constantly running. And as we've got... Do I have any more? No, I should have grabbed more kelp. We got 47. That should be enough to get something going. So got this water wheel going. It's going into a gearbox that's letting us operate this deployer and operate this gear shift, okay? If the gear shift is powered, it will push forward. When the power turns off, the gear shift will go back. Now, the reason why you want it to do that is because if the saw is sitting up against the sapling and the tree grows, it won't chop. Like, you can't just leave the saw sitting there. The saw has to go away and come back. That's what this is all about. So what happens here is, since this is glued to this saw, when the saw chops the tree, all the stuff that would drop from the tree and go all over the place instead goes in the chest. Now, as it goes in the chest, it's going to be quickly pulled out by these here minecart hoppers. We want it to go out of this chest super fast, because if items are dropping one at a time through hoppers, it can be kind of tricky to get constant redstone signals coming out of these hoppers. But because these minecart hoppers are going to pull stuff out super fast, they're going to fill up, and then they're going to slowly trickle into these 2 hoppers. That's where these comparators come in. As long as stuff is filtering through into that chest, it's going to keep these here comparators powered that will power 4 ticks on this repeater and then 4 ticks on that repeater. That power will turn this torch off, and when that torch is off, it'll be just like this. It'll make the saw pull back, okay? Chopping one tree usually gives you some sticks, some saplings, and some logs, and that will give just enough time for this redstone circuit to pull this all the way back, and for this deployer to plant another, another sapling. And it will give that dispenser time to start bone mealing it and make it grow. By the time that these hoppers have emptied out their material, this will all turn back on, and it'll push forward and it'll chop. And it'll go in an endless cycle until one of a few things happens. If we run out of saplings, if we run out of bone meal, or if this system gets so backed up that that redstone signal, like these hoppers get full, then this redstone signal will stay on, this will stay retracted, and it won't grow. So y'all ready? Y'all want to see it work? Okay, first thing we got to do, we got to turn this on. We're going to give it a quick flick. There you go. Now it's bone mealing. Someday it will grow. Is this half slab causing it to not grow? Let's do this. Why aren't you growing? You worked before. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe this construction right here is messing it up. Okay. Okay. We got to work the bugs out of the system. That's what it is. I'm going to move this down here so I can make bone meal. And then we will feed bone meal into there. Okay, so give me just one more minute. Boy, I tell you what, this is going to be definitely an incentive to get the kelp farm moved over here. As soon as we can get enough wood to actually build the boat. So let's do this. Pour that in there. Start making that there bone meal. Can we feed this by hand? Oh, we can. Okay, come on. Make them that there bone meal. Do this. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it wants to fill up properly. It's like you get to a certain point and it just kind of stops. How much kelp does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? There we go. We got 4. Can we get just a little bit more? Just a little bit more would be great. I feel like if I've got, I don't know, 7 to 10 pieces of bone meal, that could work. There we go. So let's go ahead and pour that in there. Flick that on. Are you gonna? There we go. Now it grew. Awesome. So now, if I can reach from here, reach for the sky, Piggy. There we go. Now it's gonna push that forward. Watch, it's gonna just blow up. Kaboom! And it instantly grew another one. Awesome. Because the materials are all going in there. Let's go down here and I'll show you. So it's gonna go forward and chop. And watch, as the stuff passes through, that's going to power on. See how it powers on and that powered off, and it makes it retract. Now it's going to be stuck. This will be stuck until we get more bone meal. Now, we're going to test the theory here. I think that because that saw already got pushed forward, I don't know if it stops the sapling from growing, but even if the sapling grew, I don't think that it would chop that tree. We would have to make it retract. So this is one of these things that's going to be kind of semi-automated where I'll have to babysit a little bit. So what we need to do is we need to come up with a way to get kelp over there. We're going to move the kelp farm. Okay. We're going to get kelp up to the surface. And kelp's going to get distributed. One of the things kelp is going to do is get sent to a bone meal farm. A bunch of hoppers and stuff making bone meal for this here tree factory. Because we're going to need wood to make cogs and stuff like that for the mechanisms. And then the other kelp is going to go over to the this stuff, algal brick. So we still got a bit of automation to go. But yeah, this is awesome. We've got ourselves a semi-automated tree farm. We're getting progress. We're getting there. And then we'll have to build something over this so it looks nice. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you're not already subscribed and you want to be, well, go ahead and subscribe. It is free. It is easy. You just click the button. And then if YouTube wants to cooperate properly, you'll get notified whenever new videos get released. I'm going to go ahead and sleep so nothing creeper bombs us and destroys all my hard work. And I hope to see you in the next episode of Create Above. And where is it? Where's that moon? I don't know. There it is. Is it coming up over the horizon? Is it going to be Create Above and eventually beyond? It's beyond my reach right now, I tell you. Yeah, but we'll get there eventually. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode.